Welcome to the Soya Investing Channel. My name is Colin, your average investor searching for above average returns. Today's topic is about compounding and how to use it to your advantage. Let me ask you a question. Would you rather have $1 million or a penny that doubles every day for 30 days? For example, 1 penny on day 1, 2 pennies in day 2, 4 pennies in day 3, and so on and so forth. If you look at till day 10, you're $5.12. By day 20, you're at 5,000. So would you want to have $1 million or a penny that doubles every day for 30 days? So here's the power of compounding. If you go down the list here, by day 30, you're close to $5.4 million. That is the power of compounding. So let me teach you some tricks on calculating compounding growth. If your money takes 1 year to double, it's 100%. If it takes 2 years to double, it's 41%. Takes 3 years to double, it's 25, 26%, and so on and so forth. These are the actual numbers, but if you want to calculate it quickly in your mind, there's this one thing called the Rule 72. Basically, you just take 72, and let's say your money takes it doubles every 2 years. So 72 divided by 2 is 36. Or if it takes 8 years to double, 72 divided by 8 would be 9%. It takes 9 years to double, 72 divided by 9 is 8% compounded. So some people use the Rule 72, but unfortunately, if you look at the beginning, it's not as close at the beginning, but all the rest from 3 onward to 10 is pretty close, right? I actually just like to memorize it. So I just remember 1 is 100, 240, 325, 420, 515, 612, 710, 890, 980, 10.7. I just remember those numbers by heart. And the reason I need to know this is when I look at financial statements, I can easily calculate the growth rate. So let's do a quick sample of calculating the growth rate. Here's Meta Platforms, one of my favorite stocks. If you look at here, for example, from 40, okay, so you got 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. So it took 3 years to double. So I know that 325, so it took 25% in 3 years. If you look at the bottom line, the net income, 15, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 3 years, 325, that's 25%. Now you look like a genius. You know exactly, you can calculate it without even using a calculator or anything like that. And this is important because future growth rate is usually not faster than historic growth rate unless there's some special catalyst, some new technology, or doing something that's different. Usually it slows over time. It doesn't pick up the pace. So now that you see it here, you know that, oh, it's 25% top line and bottom line. Facebook may not be able to grow that fast. So that's something to think about and figuring out the earnings potential. So let's look at Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, in the annual report 2021, you can see that over the years, the market price of Berkshire Hathaway has not been a straight line up. There's always ups and downs, as you can see here, even 1 year that's lost 50%. But over time, the longevity of it, okay, the compounding rate of return is 20%. So what would we say about 20%? I remember 420. So every 4 years, it doubles. Every 4 years. That's an astounding feat. And when you compare it with the S&P, so you take 10. What's 10? So 10.7. 10.7. 7% compounded. It takes 7 years to double. Okay, one is 4 and one is 7. You know, the overall gain is incredible when you compare the difference. Okay, and this is based on 56 years. And just on a side note, if you look at the next one that I have here, Fairfax, this is another one of my favorite companies. This one has compounded for 36 years at a rate of 15.7%, close to 16% almost. So if you take 100,000, see here, and for 20 years, and if you can compound it for like 20%, my goodness, $3.8 million. Wow, so that's stock compounding, and that's what we shoot for. All right, I hope you learned something. Give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for your time.